Let's get it. 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 All right. Um, what's going on, people? Let me make sure I'm on. Make sure I'm on here. Getting everything together really quickly, making sure everything is going right. Hey, if you can hear me, let me know if my volume or my sound is good really quickly. Give me a thumbs up. The weather in Tennessee is nice. It's very nice. Matter of fact, I think they said we're going to have a warm winter, a warm Christmas. So I think it's going to be like almost 65 degrees here on Christmas Day. So it's going to be lovely. What's going on? Volume good? Good deal. Awesome. Good deal. Good deal. Um, Thank you for stopping by. Again, this is one of those things that I'm so close to 9,000 subscribers. I get excited and I decided to come on live. I don't have a date that I'm coming on. I just get on when I feel like it. I know a lot of people have their days and times. I only have my days and times when I post hunting videos, but when it comes to live, I don't have a date or a time, so I just get on when I feel like it. So I appreciate everyone who has stopped by. This channel looks old fashioned, and if you haven't liked or subscribed, hey, let's do that now. Yeah, okay. The Fiddler. Okay, let me see. Gotcha. I got you. All right. I got it down, B. I got it down. So again, I'm just gonna wait a couple of seconds. Hopefully everyone can get in. 80 degrees in Texas, man. I tell you what, I've been to Austin. I went to Austin around Thanksgiving, and first time in Austin, it was pretty cool. When I go back, I'm going to spend a little bit more time in Austin. Experience what Austin has to offer. So yeah, poor decision, parent. We are definitely going to talk about you tonight. I'm going to show. Where's the bag? I'm going to show the group what actually you brought me for Christmas. I'm excited about that. Whenever I can find the bag, I don't know where I put it, but we gonna find it. There you go. I think there you go. We gonna find it. Yeah, I got it. I got it here. I just showed my wife when I got off this morning. I showed my wife. She was excited about it. So I have it here. I just don't know in all this mess behind the camera. Cheers from Vegas. What's going on? You know, I love Vegas. I love Vegas. I go to Vegas every year, and I'm definitely going in September. So, 2026 is going to be very, very packful with bourbon hunts. Is going to be going from state to state. Hopefully, I get to meet some of you all um, in 2026. That's my goal, to meet as many as you all as possible. So I'm going to have on my newsletter in 2026. Before I come to your state, I'm going to have a newsletter saying when I'm going, where I'm going to be at month to month. So check that out. We need to get the Austin store list before you. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Okay, before we get started, I want to get the bottle really quickly and show you. I should have had it, but I don't. But hold on, I'll be right back. Let me grab it really quick. Really quickly, it's right here. I have it. Here you go. Sorry about that. I should have had it already in play, but I didn't. So, I have a Christmas gift from Poor Decision Pairing. And if you haven't followed their channel, please do now. He actually drove all the way to meet me. And since I was at work, he actually came to my job. So I appreciate that. And he gave me something that I'm excited to show you. I did not know they had this particular I know they had the brand, but I didn't know the label was like this. So when I pulled it out of the bag and I saw the label, I was even more excited about it because it fits. my personality, and let me show you what that is. I'm excited about this one. I cannot wait to try it. I don't know when I'm going to try it, but I can't wait to try it. And that's going to be Old Dominic. And you know that I love Old Dominic, but check out the label. Check it out. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And if you've been watching my channel, you know that I'm a first responder. So this is very, very special to me. So thank you, Poor Decision Parent, for actually bringing this to me. And I'm excited. 7 years, 100 proof. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, great gear. Great gear. Anita, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. You know, I always love to see you here. B is not a Jack Daniels 14. Uh, Eventually, I'm going to get that Jack 14. Eventually. So before we get started, one thing that I wanted to say before we get started is someone got in contact with me last night and said that Bruzel actually put out a video, and on that video, he asked the question, "What other YouTubers in the bourbon hunting scene that you watch?" He put out that question, and by my understanding, a lot of you all put a little old fashioned as a YouTuber that you watch. And if that was you, I just want to say thank you. So if you actually posted a little old fashioned on Bruzel's last video that he posted when he asked the question, what other YouTubers in the bourbon scene that you watch, if you put a little old fashioned, thank you. I just want to say thank you because I'm trying out here. So with your support and things like that happening, hopefully we can get our numbers up. Hopefully we can do more bigger things in 2026. So thank you. Yeah, pretty cool bottle. Finally call live. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you stopping by. First live, yeah, appreciate you stopping by. We are going to open up. I had two bottles, but my man B wanted me to open up another one. So we are going to do this one first. The Fiddler, Georgia Heartwood. This is going to be out of Atlanta, Georgia. Cask strength. This one right here. This one, what you were talking about, B, right? So if it is 27 watching, only 5 likes, yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do that now. Well, we're going to pop this one open. Look at the back. I think this is pretty cool. Look at the back of the bottle. I don't know if you can see that, but I think that is pretty cool. You normally don't see bottles like this, but check that out. I know the letters are backwards and having, I think iPhone has that problem. I don't know how to fix that problem, not yet, but I definitely will. But check that out. That's very, very cool bottle. But let's pop it open and let's see what this Fiddler Georgia Heartwood has to offer. Cask strength, single barrel. Let's go. Has everyone finished Christmas shopping? Has everyone finished Christmas shopping? Um, I haven't. I haven't. And like I told you, my last live stream, people either going to get money or bourbon. One of the two, money or bourbon. I don't have time to actually go out there and get gifts. And I think it's too late in the game to actually send gifts. Today is today is Monday and tomorrow's Tuesday. Christmas is Thursday. So I doubt if I get something online and try to ship it, it would get there before Christmas. So hey, it is what it is. Bourbon or money. Let's pop this open. Yeah, that finger, boy, that finger. Whew. All right. And let's pour it in the glass. Again, we are trying the Fiddler for the first time. 114.2 proof. Yep. Let's see. The color on there is dark. I don't know if you see that, but it's a darker color. I don't know the age statement on here. I need to look that up just to see. It's a single barrel, but I don't see the age statement. But that's okay. I'll find out later. But the color on this is nice. And it is coating the glass. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But let's put it to the nose and let's see what we have on the nose here. Okay, man. We're drinking this. Now I smell like a dark fruit. It's like a pear, like a pear, sweet, a little bit of cinnamon. But I'm thinking dark fruit, but it gives giving me that pear sweetness to it. Now it doesn't smell like it's gonna drink at a higher proof. Man, matter of fact, it doesn't smell uh ethanol. It doesn't smell like it's gonna drink at a high proof. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Cheers. Let's try it. That's pretty good. It doesn't drink at 114 proof for sure. This is my first sip of the day. Um, Let me see what I get on the palate. Yeah, you get a little spiciness on the back end, but guess what? It doesn't burn. It sticks with you, but it doesn't burn going down. You get some oakiness. It is on the sweeter side, so I like that. The finish is there. Spice is there. Sweetness. You get a little caramel, but you don't get the dark fruit that you get from the nose down the palate. You don't get that. But together, I think this is well balanced. I mean, very good bottle. Very good bottle. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried this one and what do you think about it. Yeah, it's a pretty good bottle for sure. That 2025 George T. Stag, we seen them for 600. It would be depends on. Yeah, depends on reasonable. $600 for George T. Stag. Ooh. I got a handy for 160 before tax today. Ooh, you got a Thomas handy for $160 before tax. You must know somebody. You must know somebody that knows somebody, or you're in some type of bourbon club. Did you get a raffle? Was that a raffle bourbon club? How did you get a Thomas handy for $160? I would love to know that answer to that question. Love to. Yeah, I love to know the answer to that question. But this one right here is not a bad pour. Not a bad pour at all. Mm. It was hiding in a different part of the store. It wasn't in the whiskey section, not a raffle. Okay, so I know some stores actually they do that. They hide different bottles around the store, and if you're lucky enough, you find that bottle, you can get it at a cheap price. But $160, that's fantastic. Fantastic. Great find. Great find. I was lucky to get a George C. Stagg 2025, $450. Man, that's not bad. I need to shop where you shop. That's not bad at all. Whew, not bad at all. Again, I don't know if everybody was here, but I'm just going to show this bottle off again because I think this is a pretty cool gift that I received from Poor Decision Pairing. I'm just going to show it off one more time so I know that they are in here, and I just want to make sure I say thank you enough to them because you didn't have to drive all the way here to actually give me this for a Christmas present, and I appreciate that. I really do. And to me, if you have a bourbon channel, um, I try to give shout outs to people who have bourbon channels because it's enough skin out here for everybody. I know a lot of bigger bourbon channels, they don't like to give a shout out to the smaller bourbon channels. I don't know why, because it's enough subscribers for everybody. So when people show me love, I show them love. So I appreciate everyone that is here. So again, I appreciate you. I really do. All right. The George T. Stagg is fantastic. I bet it is. I bet it is. I bet it is fantastic. So I love to do this because I don't know if it's some new people on here. So do me, if you are new, let me know in the comments below. And if you are not, if you want to, just put in where you are watching me from. Let's just see how far a little old fashioned is getting out there. I'm from Tennessee, so I'll start off. I'm a Tennessee guy here. Yeah, I live stream. I'm just starting a live stream. I haven't been live streaming for a very long time, but I'm just not starting. Army Bourbon, what's going on? Army Bourbon is another one that has a YouTube channel. He is very close to me. So when I get to his part of Tennessee, I'm definitely going to do a hunt with Army Bourbon. So check him out also. Barstown, Kentucky. Hey, I love Kentucky. I love Kentucky. Got Texas here. Awesome. Grab the Stag 25B for $65. Okay. Building relationships, they do pay off. Ohio. But cheers, Henry. What's going on? What is going on? Henry, we are talking about the Fiddler today, this Georgia Heartwood, which it is a very decent pour for sure. I just started chasing those bookers. Can you show me yours? Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I will. Yeah, you do. Yep. I don't have a favorite batch of bookers. Let me pull this one down without knocking stuff down. Uh-oh, there we go. This is going to be the first bookers I've tasted. And this bookers right here is going to be special. If I can get it out. Here we go. This one right here. This is going to be 2003 Booker's 126.6 proof, age 7 years, 10 months. This one right here. This one is special to me. The reason why it is special to me is because this is the first bottle that I popped to do a video on a little old fashioned. I got this bottle for Christmas. A family member actually brought this to me, and we sat down at my parents' house, and we did our first video of a little old fashioned. And this was my first bottle that I popped, and it's special to me. Now it's almost 2 years old, and guess it's still halfway full. And I think I'm going to get rid of this this Christmas. We're going to just finish it off this Christmas because I don't want it to go bad, if that makes any sense. It's still pretty good, but I still think I'm just going to get this over with this Christmas. I'm excited about it. And the other bookers that I have, if I can get this back in here, the other bookers, let me get that out down, is going to be the 2024, this one here. Hopefully you can see it without me taking it out the box. 2024. Hopefully that answers your question. And let's put those back up. All right. Let me see. It won't go bad. Yeah. I'm hearing different things about that, and I'm just going to get rid of it because 2 years could be long enough for me to have a bottle open. Springfield badge. Yeah, House Bourbon. House Bourbon has a channel also. So if you are looking for different YouTubers, different bourbon channels, check out House Bourbon, check out Army Bourbon. They are all here. House Bourbon, you probably didn't hear me when I say this, but I know a lot of people like these big YouTube channels. They don't like support us small folks. But when you come here to a little old fashioned, I'm definitely gonna give you a shout out because I think everyone is important and there's enough subscribers for everybody. So House Bourbon, if you haven't subscribed to him, please do that. Great YouTube channel. Mm. You know, this is getting better and better, and it's still not drinking at a high proof. So I'm definitely going to start recommending this bottle. I can't get it here in Jackson. I think the closest I can get it is Nashville. I can't get this in Jackson, but if you ever find this bottle at a reasonable price, pick it up. Pick it up. It's not bad at all. I'm starting to enjoy it. Mhm. Good deal. Thoughts on Larceny Barrel Proof? I haven't opened the Larceny yet. I have it. It's right here. If you're talking about this one, this is going to be the batch number B524, sitting at 125.4 proof. I haven't opened this one yet, so I can't give you my honest opinion about it. A lot of people like Larceny. I don't know why I haven't tried Larceny because a lot of people like it. Uh, Maybe next live stream. Maybe so. Maker's Mark, Castrium. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the Fiddler Amazing Georgia Heartwood. Yeah. Put it in your chair, then sit down. I don't think so, man. Nah, I don't think so. Ragged Branch is something everyone needs to try very, very. I tried a Ragged Branch last live stream. You have to go back and watch that video and find out what I thought about the Ragged Branch. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I do the excuse me, I do the larceny barrel proof on my next live. Well, no, no, no. Let me put it this way. I said it on my next live. I might add that on my next live, but hopefully, fingers crossed, my goal is to get 9,000 subscribers. And if I hit 9,000 subscribers, the first bottle that I'm going to pop open is going to be this Russell 13. So that's why I'm pushing for 9,000 because I really want to try this bottle. And I promised myself that I won't open it until I get 9,000 subscribers. And I think the last time I checked, I was 52 subscribers away from 9,000. And today is December the 22nd. And if I can open this one up on Christmas, that means I have 3 days. I have 3 days to get 52 subscribers. And I'm pushing because I really want to open this one up on Christmas or the day after Christmas, one of the two. I don't, Henry. I don't. Do you like the single malts? And if you do, let me know. Let me know what kind of single malts that you like. The Russell 13 is fantastic. I know I heard a lot of things about it, and I'm looking forward to actually opening that one. Yeah, and I'm trying to get 52 subscribers, and I tried to post I try to post something like every day now. I posted something earlier today, so hopefully that's going to bring in some subscribers. Hopefully the people who haven't subscribed that's on this live now, hopefully you would do that, and maybe we'll get to that 9,000 mark in the next couple of days. Appreciate you, Styles. I appreciate you. Just gave you one more. Appreciate you. Man, one more is one more closer for me to open up that Russell's 13. Very good. Very good bottle. Thank you. I didn't think I was going to enjoy this one as much as I do. Very good bottle. Yeah. So let's try another one. And I want to know, because I think on a live stream, someone asked me about this bottle. And I remember saying that I do not have this one and I haven't tried it. Half of that statement is true. The first statement that is true is I haven't tried it. The part that wasn't true is I don't have one. I was going through some bottles today to see which bottle that I was going to crack open. And I found this one. And I told somebody I didn't have it, but I was wrong. The Conviction Cask Strength Founders Reserve Straight Bourbon Whiskey, sitting at 125 proof. This one right here. Does anyone have this one? Anyone have the Conviction Cask Strength Founders Reserve? And what do you think about it if you have it? A lot of people don't talk about Conviction, but the color on this bottle is nice. It really is. I don't know the age statement because I don't see it on here. No, I don't see it on here. Distill, age, and bottle. No, it doesn't have an age statement on here, so I don't know how old this bottle is going to be. But let's crack it open. Let's try it. Let's try it together. Why not? Why not? Let's pop this open. Right. So is everyone ready for Christmas? I know I asked that question. Okay, let's open this thing up. Man, I can't wait till my finger gets better. I thought it would be way better by now, but it's not. All right, let's talk about let's try to hear this cork pop. Man, that's tight. That's tight. Let's help it out a little bit. You always need a good knife, always. This knife right here comes with a flashlight on the end, bottle cap opener, window punch, seatbelt cutter. You always need a good knife. Now let's see about this cork pop. There we go. That was nice. That was a nice one. I'm pretty sure you heard that one. On duty Christmas Day. Poor decisions. Okay. Whiskey of the year. That's a good question. I'm going to have to think about that one. House bourbon. I really do. I'm going to have to think about the whiskeys and bourbons that I have tried over the 2025. I'm going to have to really put some thought into that one. Do you have a whiskey of the year house bourbon? And if you do, drop it in the comments below if you want to share. You might be doing a video on that. If you're doing a video on that, don't drop it in the comments. But if you're not doing a video and don't mind sharing, hey, drop your whiskey bourbon of the year. And if you want to follow suit, Follow suit. What do you think is going to win the whiskey bourbon of the year? Do you have a favorite? Do you have one that you think should be in the running? If you do, drop it in the comments below. Now, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't tried yet, like the Russell's 13, the Jack Daniels 14, things like that. So I cannot talk on something that I haven't tried. Um, okay, but so we have the Okay, so we have one more down there. 10-yard hill is the whiskey of the year for me. All right. Oh, I haven't tried that one, Paul. I haven't tried that one. See, I haven't tried either of those. Yeah, see, I haven't tried. See, I haven't tried none of those. So I cannot say that they are going to win or not. Yeah, we gonna definitely do that before the end of the year for sure. Yeah, see, I haven't tried that house bourbon, so um I don't know. I don't know. Joe Unfiltered, thank you for stopping by. Joe, you missed what I was saying about YouTube, and I'm just going to repeat myself every time I see a new YouTuber come on. I'm just going to repeat myself. And I said before you came on, Joe, that a lot of these big YouTubers who has hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subscribers, they don't show love to the smaller YouTube. But anytime you come here to a little old fashioned, I'm going to make sure that I try to get your name out. I'm going to make sure people, hopefully, people will follow you. So, Joe, I appreciate you stopping by. And if you haven't followed him yet, please do because he has a great channel. Joe Unfiltered, thank you for stopping by. And Merry Christmas to you and your family also. Can I count my first bottle? 2024 Core Hill? Uh, I don't. I don't know about the 2024 Core Hill. I don't know that I don't know about that because that was a 2024 bottle. Wild Herb. I haven't tried that one, Henry. No problem, Joe. Hey, much love over here, buddy. I know you do it for me, so I'm trying to do it for you. Again, it's enough subscribers out here for everybody, so we need to show everybody some love and just do this thing together. I mean, we only got one life to live. Hey, let's share it. Let's drink some bourbon, have some fun. You should reach out to Burrow, then send some bottles to smallest channels. Um, I never thought about that. I might just reach out in 2026 to different distilleries, and I don't know if they worry about or look at the subscribers numbers before they really take you seriously. So I don't know how that happens. Somebody's trying to get in my Instagram. I just saw a message up there saying this is your code for your Instagram. If you didn't ask for it, call this number. Someone is always trying to get in my social media. Crazy. Go White Sox. Cheers. All right. So, conviction. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. I forgot about that. I went off on a rant. We are doing the Conviction Cask Strength Founders Reserve Straight Bourbon Whiskey, sitting at 125 proof right here. Before we put this to the nose, um, I think I'm 52 subscribers away from 9,000. And if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, please do, because when I hit 9,000, as you heard me say before, we are going to pop open this Russell's 13. And I'm excited about it. But let's put this conviction to the nose. Oh, man. Not bad. For some reason, I'm thinking coffee? Like a dark coffee? A fruit smell on the back end. It's very faint, though. Very faint. It's more of a coffee, fruity. It does not smell like it's going to drink at the proof on the bottle. It smells like it's going to be sweet, on the sweeter side. Since this is a fresh cork pop and I've been having this bottle probably over a year, it does not have that ethanol smell coming from the bottle. It smells pretty good. Yeah, okay, now I'm getting like a dark strawberry, like a real strong strawberry, dark fruit. But let's put it to the palate and let's see what it has to offer. I'm excited about this one because a lot of people don't talk about the conviction. And when I found out that I had the bottle, I said tonight I have to try it. So let's try it. Cheers. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. It's definitely drinking at 125 proof. Wow, that's interesting. Wow. Okay, I'm not mad at it. You get the dark fruit. You get like a strawberry going down the palate. You get the spices. It's on the sweeter side. Um, the finish is there. Man, that's not bad. I don't know why I haven't heard anyone talk about this bottle here. This is very good. Very good bottle. Mm, wow, that is good. Has anyone tried this one? Um, yeah, I know my man said my eyes are sauce. The reason why is I have irritation on my eyes. The lights are here, and this is my like second pour of the day, so it's not like I've been drinking. It's just I have a little irritation going on with my eyes. And if you've been following my channel, this must be your first live. This must be your first live. So please hit the like and subscribe button because I'm trying to get to 9,000 subscribers. And I know this is your first live because you said my eyes are crazy, which they are, but they stay irritated, especially when the lights hit me. Um, but yeah, you get used to it. I get used to it. I get used to it. I remember when I first started the fire department and my eyes stayed red and they stayed swollen. And I used to have to take drug tests all the time because they could have swore that I was on something. But they found out probably after a few years that my eyes stayed irritated. And I'm gonna tell you why. Um, when I was 5 or 6 years old, I was with my parents. We had a car accident, and back then, we didn't really wear seatbelts. And I was in the middle because I was the smallest child, the youngest child at the time. And a driver hit us head on, and I got glass in my eyes, and I had to go to do some emergency surgery to get the glass out of my eyes. And I'm pretty sure that's why my eyes stay irritated and red to this day. So there's nothing I can do about it. They just look terrible all the time. So I know that was a long story. You probably didn't ask about it, but that's the reason why my eyes stay red like this. I'm doing well. That classy. I'm doing well. Doing well. Somebody help this man finish his Reel of Rainbow. Thank you, Kendall. Thank you. Let me tell you why. Because that Weller single barrel and CYPB, they want way too much money for it. Way too much money. I seen somebody wanted a Weller single barrel for, I think the last time I seen it was like $499, something like that. And I was like, no, 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 no. No, no, no. I'm not paying 400 and something dollars for a Weller single barrel. Nah. But you really don't see those out there on the shelf anymore. I don't know where you can get a single barrel for a reasonable price. Have no idea. Eventually, I will find one. It's probably going to happen when I'm getting these bourbon clubs. It's probably going to happen then because I don't see myself running across one in any liquor store. So Costco, Kentucky has been dropping. Okay, that whiskey gives me super bad hangovers. What whiskey are you drinking, Glacier? Appreciate you. Packing Bone, I appreciate you. We are getting closer and closer and closer to 9,000 subscribers. And we do, we go pop open that Versus 13. We go pop open some more bottles. We're going to have a great time. Tis the season. Keep you out. Yeah, I'm going to keep my eye out. Definitely out for a couple of bottles that I still have on my wish list. I really am. And I'm going to start moving a little bit in 2026. We're going to go to as many bourbon festivals as possible. We're going to try to hit a lot of more states that I haven't hunted in before. And we're just going to do a lot of more things I think that you will like, that you will enjoy. I have a Versa 13 problem. I wish I had that problem. I wish I had that problem also. Wow. This conviction cash strength has some kick to it, but it's not a bad kick. Um, this is one of these bottles that I'm going to rate. I am going to rate this conviction cash strength 1 through 10, 10 being um, the highest, 1 being the lowest. And if you've been following my channel, you know nothing gets a 10 in my book because nothing is perfect. But I'm going to rate this conviction cash strength founder reserve is probably around an 8. Let's put an 8.2 because an 8 is low. 8.2. 8 point, it's that good. It is that good. The color on this bottle, look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but man, this is nice. This is nice. I'm going to have to remember this. And if I find another bottle of this, I'm definitely going to pick one up. Definitely. What's your pick of the most underrated of 2025? Underrated 2025. That's a good question. Let me see off the top of my head. Underrated bottle 2025. You know, I'm going off the top of my head. A lot of people don't like, or this old Fitzgerald 7-year bottled and bond. A lot of people have mixed opinions about this one. I tend to enjoy this bottle. Will it be my number one underrated? Probably not. I got to think about it, but just offhand, just looking over my shoulder, I'm going to put this one in the list of underrated bottles in 2025. It was hard to get, but now it's a shelfer. And if you can find it at a reasonable price, hey, for a 100 proof 7-year-old bottle is something that I think is very underrated that you should pick up. I enjoy it. Matter of fact, I have a few bottles down here. So this is going to be a one that I think is underrated for sure. Did they spell? I got your mad account. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that was in your top five. Yeah, it was in my top five. It's not my number one overrated bottle. I'm gonna have to think about that because I have so many here. So I'm gonna have to do actually a video on that one. Yeah, Old Fitzgerald is good, but a lot of people don't like it. I don't know why. It's a solid daily, yeah. So I see a lot of people intend to enjoy that bottle, but if you look online in a lot of these YouTubers, they say, the Old Fitzgerald is not good, but hey, whatever. Jack Daniel's Heritage. A lot of people um, have mixed emotions about that Jack Daniel's Heritage. Now, my question to you is, if you can find it close to MSRP, is it good for the price? Now, I'm not going to pay secondary for the bottle because that bottle is definitely not worth secondary. But if you can get it at MSRP, do you think that Jack Daniel's Heritage is worth it? Green River Weeded, I don't think I have tried that one yet. Oh, you know, I'm gonna tell you about the Frank August. I have a Frank August that I have to revisit. I'm going to revisit that Frank August later. That Willet 4 year purple top. I seen that Willet 4 year purple top, and I had it on the video, and a lot of people will call me stupid because they thought it was of the 11 year purple top for that price, and I knew that wasn't the case. A lot of people didn't know that Willet actually came out with a 4 year old, and that's why that 4 year old was like under $60. So hey, eventually I'm going to get that purple top 4 year old. When I run across it again, I'll pick one up. Yep, JD Heritage, MSRP, buy all day, 8 year old. Yep. King of Kentucky. I haven't found a bottle of King of Kentucky yet. I'm pretty sure it's a good pour. Well, I don't know. I don't know. It may not be a good pour. It may be one of those bottles everybody talk about just because it's one of those unicorns. That old Carter behind me, Big Mood, okay, Big Smooth, it's a very good bottle. Very good bottle. Very good bottle. It's one of my favorites, to be honest with you. One of my favorites. Mm. This is becoming a nice pour. This conviction. Do not sleep on this one. Handpicked limited release. I don't know why it says limited release. I'm going to have to actually do some research on this bottle. Does anybody know why this says limited release? Do I drink rye? Paul, I do. I do. I wasn't a rye guy when I first started this channel, but I have tried some rye bottles that actually were very, very good. And if you've been following my channel, I put a video out like 3 hours ago of top 5 shelfers that should have in 2026. And that last bottle that I actually say that everyone should have in 2026 is going to be, I think, one of the best ryes out there. And it's going to be, let me reach it. This one right here. The Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye. This one. To me, this is, if not the best, one of the best ryes out there in the market. And if you can get it at a high proof, I know a lot of bottles are higher proof. This is going to be 137.2 proof, this one here. It's about 500 quid here. Where are you from, Paul? Yeah, where are you from? Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Rye. I don't think I have that one. And if I do, it's not open. I know I have Elijah Craig, but I don't know where it is, and I don't know if it's okay, Ireland. Oh, okay, we have a Paul is from Ireland, so hey, appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. And if you have some Ireland friends that like bourbon and whiskey, tell them to stop by a little old fashioned and subscribe to the channel. Yeah. Do you find any difference with the borough houses? Uh, I can't answer that question because the I don't know what borough houses are you talking about. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Jaleel. What's going on? Yeah, the old Carter. I'm gonna tell you how much I paid for it. I was in Nashville, Tennessee. I paid $199 for that old Carter. Do I think it's worth $199? I would say if you want one, yes. Now, a lot of people have their limits on what they would buy and how much money they would spend when it comes to bourbon and whiskey. And I understand that. But if you really want one, $199, I think is a fair price. Okay, I got you. I got you. I see each Jack Daniel has his barrel. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to check the that information out. Henry Hickey blew my mind. Okay, mm, that's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Matter of fact, this is going to be 114 proof. This is going to be 125 proof. Man, that conviction is good. Oh, whoa. Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Barefoot Rye is probably my favorite actually over the Court Hill. Wow. That says a lot. 2026 Little Old Fashioned Barrel Pick. You know, I thought about that. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. So I know some people on here have actually done barrel picks. So I'm gonna reach out to them and see how I'm going to start the process. I think that would be great. I think that would be great. Middle West, good deal. Someone asked on the channel, I think they on somewhere else because I don't see it here, but I see it here. Party Mart is located in Jackson, Tennessee. Georgia Hardwood. I am going to probably put this one at right there at a seven 7.5. Remember, nothing gets a 10. So nothing gets a 10. I'm going to say a 7.5. The reason why I'm going to give it a 7.5 is because the finish, it was there, but if I didn't taste this one, I should have rated this one before I tasted this one. And if I did, I probably would have gave it a little higher score, but 7.5 is not bad. But this one right here, I think is better than the Fiddler. And it's a higher proof, it's darker, it's sweeter. The finish is there, and it gives you more of a dark fruit on the palate, which I love. So this one is definitely but in my opinion, is better than the Fiddler. Now the Fiddler is not bad, but I think this conviction is better. What's your highest rated bottle on the shelf? Um, my highest rated. Everybody should know that. My favorite bottle that I have on my shelf is going to be the A. Smith Bowman. The A. Smith Bowman is going to be my favorite bottle that I have on my shelf. Now, we can go down the list. The A. Smith Bowman, the Old Carter, the Coy Hill, the Jack Daniels 12-year-old, um, the Jack Daniels 10-year-old is good. Uh, a lot of people don't talk about that Old Kirk. The Old Kirk is pretty good too. So that's just to name you a few. And I'm pretty sure when I pop this Russell 13 open, when I get my 9,000 subscribers, I'm probably going to add that to the list also. Rye mash bill has to be at least 51 rye. Yeah, yeah. The Peerless Double Oak Rye is great, but for the price, stick with the Jack Daniels. Um, Joe, that Russell 13 hasn't been popped open yet because we are trying to hit 9,000 subscribers. And saying that to say this, for those who haven't subscribed to the channel, I'm almost there to 9,000. We're trying to get there at least by Christmas. so we can pop open this Russell's 13. So do me a favor, please hit that like and subscribe button. 40 away. Yeah, I know, 40 away. I'm trying. I am trying. Bowman smell like wet dog to me. Oh, wow. But it tastes fantastic. 13 Colony Rye, cast strength, barrel picks are great. Also, 13 Colony. I haven't tried that one yet. Glacier Sound, appreciate you. Appreciate you. I appreciate you subbing tonight. You have gotten me one step closer to 9,000 subscribers, so I appreciate you. You know, if I had my way, I would stay on live until I hit 9,000 subscribers, but I'm not going to do that because I would not make it. I won't make it. If I did that, popping bottles until I got 9,000 subscribers, I w- I wouldn't make it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine me being on here for hours and hours popping bottles? Can you imagine how it would be 6 hours from now? On the Irish note, Powers whiskey out of Ireland was pretty good. Haven't tried that one. Haven't tried that one. Now, Irish whiskey, um, you know, either you like Irish whiskey or you don't. Found George T. Stagg, Eagle Rare, 17. Wow. For 124? CYPB at 55. Tricky Killer, 95. Where you from? Where you from? If you found a George T. Stagg at Eagle Rare, 17, CYPB 55, 20, where are you from? We recently did a blind for batch 6 base. Okay. There's a channel that does that every week. You know, B, I know, but man, I tell you what, can you imagine me being on here popping bottles for 6 hours? Drinking for 6 hours? Man, I would be no good the next day. No good. Powercast all the best. Yeah, 2 hours going down here, buddy. Nevada. Okay. You know, I was in Las Vegas. I don't know. I was in Las Vegas, buddy, and you must got a store that you shop at because the last time I was in Vegas, which was last September, well, September, um, you can see the 3, 4 videos I shot in Vegas. Those prices were outrageous. What I mean by outrageous, probably the worst prices I have seen since I started bourbon hunting was in Las Vegas. Now I was a little bit off the strip, so maybe that has something to do with it. But those prices were ridiculous, man. You just trying to California for sure. Can price is high. I couldn't get an old rip family reserve. Red breast 15 cast is a bottle to own. I don't have any red breast. So there's a lot of things here I'm going to go back and watch because it's a lot of things here that y'all suggesting that I'm definitely going to put on the list. Does anybody like the Frey Ranch Uncut? What you think about this one? I haven't tried the Frey Ranch Uncut. This bottle I've been having for a while. Haven't tried it yet. What you think about it? It's cash strength. And let me see. It's 120.6 proof. Batch number 11. Batch number 11. Let me see how long I've been on. Almost, let me get that off. Almost an hour. Almost an hour. So I try to do at least 1 hour unless anybody else wants to say anything. Frey Ranch is a solid pour. Do I want to pop this Frey Ranch open? Yes, red breast 15 cash was a limited edition. Okay. I thought it was delicious. Good deal. Well, we might want to pop that open. But I tell you what, this conviction, man, it's very good. Very good. All right. I've been in here for about an hour. I said I'm going to do an hour, and only have single grain. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try the Frey Ranch. Y'all want me to pop the Frey Ranch open? Do y'all want to see me taste the Frey Ranch? Watch out, there's something. They probably should kick my ass. Let's go. Okay. I think I seen one person. Why not? There we go. Why not? Yeah, Ben Holiday is very good. I went to Bourbon on the Banks and I talked to one of those representatives there. Yeah, Ben Holiday was good. Let's pop it. Why not? Let's go. Let's go. Why not? Chug it. No, Army Bourbon, I don't want to chug it. I got something to do tomorrow. Don't want to chug it. All right, let's pop it. Let's pop it. Oh, oh. There we go. Woo. Oh boy, that was tight. Again, I've been having this bottle probably about a year. So let's try it. And if I remember, oh, the top, the cork is pretty heavy. I don't know if you hear that or not. It's pretty heavy. Pretty cool. This one of those corks that you keep. Pretty nice bottle also. Yeah, that was very good pop. Now, if I can remember, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I would definitely feel that Frey Ranch. Yeah, these Frey Ranch corks, man, they are nice. Very solid. She's going to be nice and warm for the last pour. All right, put it socket. Put it in the socket. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if anyone watches Bruzel. I'm pretty sure if you hear, you probably heard of Bruzel or watched him. I think at one point in time that he was praising this bottle here. I think this was the Frey Ranch that he was talking about, and I think he said this is one of his best bottles that he have tried. Let me know in the comments below if he was talking about this particular Frey Ranch. I need to go back and watch that video, but I think he enjoyed the Frey Ranch brand. Um, it's from Nevada, farm trim, uncut. I'm excited to try this one. Again, it's sitting at 120.6 proof. Especially when you mix. Say who's Bruce? Question is that Russell 13 your first introduction? No, no, it's not, Joe. No, it's not. Yeah, I know he loves the Wello 107, but I know in a couple on his older videos, when I mean by older videos, like a year and a half ago, I think he had a Frey Ranch thing going on. It was a specific Frey Ranch single barrel. Okay, okay, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was a single barrel pick. Okay, he did a barrel pick there. Bardstown Bottle and Bomb is Bardstown Bottle and Bomb is the banger for sure. Okay, poor decisions. Got you. Okay. Now, Joe, to answer your question, it's not my first higher proof from Wild Turkey. I have that Wild Turkey Voyage up here, and if you probably missed that live, I popped that Wild Turkey Voyage open, and I'm very disappointed about it. Very. But let's talk about this Frey Ranch. Huh. Ooh, spicy. Man, you can tell. Ooh. Now it's burning my nose just a little bit. 120 proof. Yeah. I know this is a fresh cork pop, but man, whoo, that is burning just a little bit. So I think you were right when you said this has a little kick to it. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know about that. You got like an orange peel, vanilla orange peel, cinnamon. Whew, wow, the nose on that thing. My God, you have to suit up. Yeah, I know, man. That is crazy. But let's put it to the palate and let's see. I'm pretty sure this is going to drink at 120 proof. I'm pretty doggone sure about that one. Cheers. Here we go. One more try. Hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure. I don't know. Man, I don't know. It's giving me like a medicinal. I don't know about this one. Hmm. Ooh. I'm gonna have to think about this one. I'm gonna have to think about this one. It's decent, but for some reason it's giving me like a like a medicine, like I'm taking some medicine going down the back end. Like some orange flavored strong medicine, like cough medicine. Um, this is one of those bottles that I would A have to make an old fashioned with, or B put a large ice cube in it. And I normally don't put ice in my bourbons or whiskeys unless I just want to mellow out. But this is a bottle that I definitely would actually put an ice cube in or make an old fashioned with. Because there's something about that finish, man. What proof? What proof can I drink daily? I like my bourbons to start right there at 100 proof. If it starts with 100 proof, I can drink that daily for sure. Yeah, it's mm, yeah. You can it's grain forward. Yeah, it's grain forward for sure. And I'm not used to that. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe when it opens up, I will get a better finish and better taste from it. But straight out the bottle, maybe when it opens up, it'd be better. But straight out the bottle, I'm not digging it really. It's not bad, but it's something that I won't go back to anytime soon. Does it drink young? I would say, I would say yes. I know it says cash strength on it, but for some reason, it seemed like it's filtered, or it seemed like they added something to it. Um, because it's giving off a taste that I really cannot. It's like I said, the medicine taste. It seemed like something happening with that. I'm gonna have to do some research on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research on this one. I mean, it's not my favorite. It's like a orange strong medicine. My God. Frey Ranch. Frey Uncut is confusing. It has some. Yeah, it is confusing. It really is. That's why I'm sitting over here thinking of what to say about this bottle. It is confusing. B, I'm telling you, you might be on point, B. You might be on point, 6.2. You might be on point. Yeah. If I had to say rate this bottle, it would probably be about 6.2, 6.5. Yeah, you're right on the money, for sure. Yeah, it was highly disappointing. Pretty sure Bruce will love this stuff. Uh, what do you do with the bottles that you don't care? Uh, Packing bone, 1953. What I do with the bottles that I don't care for. Usually, what I do is when people come over, just want to try it, retry those bottles first, and then I bring them up to the bottles that I like, so they can tell the difference in my palate. And then, if I don't finish them, I make old fashions. Because you make an old fashioned out of anything, and you can sort of doctor that old fashioned up the way you want it, the way you like it. Good old grain alcohol. It's a 6.7. Okay. Yeah, everyone's palate different. Aaron, that's what I love about bourbon, because everybody's palate is different. If you've been following my channel, you know that one of my favorite bottles is going to be the Jack Daniels, not Jack Daniels, the Evan Williams bottled and bond. And a lot of people don't really care for that Evan Williams bottled and bond. But to me, it's the best bottle of bourbon you can find on the shelf for under $20. Um, so everyone has a different palate. Again, this Frey Ranch, a lot of people I've heard online love the Frey Ranch. It's just giving me like a medicine taste, but that's just my palate. Yeah, taste is subjective for sure. And that's why I love this channel, A Little Old Fashioned, because we can sit back, we can crack some bottles, and I just give you my opinion about it, and I just hear your thoughts about it. And, you know, don't take what I say set in stone, because I have seen and I have done people who do blinds. When I done a blind, I was totally off, because just because I feel this way about this fragrance today doesn't mean that I won't blind it in a month from now and pick this one as my number one. So it really depends to me on the date, the time. What did you eat at night? Are you sleepy or not? Did you get any rest? Do you smoke cigarettes? I mean, all this stuff matters in my opinion. Uh, so hey, yeah, appreciate that, B. Hey, like and subscribe. I'm almost close to my 9,000 mark. Yeah, revisit that Frey Ranch time. I'm definitely going to revisit it. Um, Matter of fact, I might just do a segment sometime in 2026 of my revisit bottles of 2026. I popped them in 2025, but I'm going to revisit these bottles in 2026. I think that would be a great video. All right. Army Bourbon, you take care. And we would definitely hook up very, very, very soon, Army Bourbon. And I'm still looking for that Jack Daniels 14. So if you see one Army Bourbon, let me know. And I will shoot down there to pick one up for sure, especially at the great price. So you take care. Merry Christmas, sir. Grab my father's cigar and revisit it. I will. I will. I'm going to smoke me a cigar in 2025. I haven't smoked one in a very long time, but I'm definitely going to smoke one before the year is up. But we're definitely going to revisit some bottles online, and we are going to do a video about that. Like I said, pop them in 2025, revisit those bottles in 2026. I appreciate that. Packing, I appreciate that. Again, thank you for stopping by. I know I've been on here for 75 minutes, so I don't want to take too much of you all's time. Again, tonight we talked about 4 bottles. Um, we tasted 3. We talked about 4. The reason I'm gonna put this in is because I got this as a gift from Poor Decisions Pairing, and I think this is pretty cool because it is a Memphis Fire Department barrel pick. And I think it's pretty cool because I've been a first responder for 23 years. And then we popped open the Fiddler, which this is a pretty decent bottle. So if you ever have a chance to pick this one up, pick one up. Let me know what you think about this. No under. You right. You right, B. I appreciate that. Okay, Henry, you take care. You take care. And then we popped open what I think is one of the better bottles that I'm surprised about. This Conviction Cash Strength here. And then we popped open the last one is going to be the Frey Ranch, which hopefully I'm gonna let this thing open up a little bit and we go revisit this one in 2025. So as we always do before we leave the live stream, is we have a toast. So let me pour a little bit in my glass. And I always ask this question before we go. Does anyone, let me read this really quick. Coming back to Nashville, probably next week, before the year is up. I'm going to make it back to Nashville before the year is up. Yeah, it might pair well with a cigar. You might be right. Okay, here we go. Does anyone have anything they want to celebrate or talk about before we end this live stream? Because I like to do a toast with you all and celebrate some things that's going on in your life. You don't have to share, but if you want to share, put it in the comments below. What I'm looking for is like anniversaries, birthdays. Hey, did you have a promotion at your job? Anything that we can do a cheers to. Hey, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. So, does anyone want to share anything? If not, I just make something up. But I like to give a shout out to people who actually took the time out and stayed with me tonight. Closed on my first house, Brandon. Okay. Had my first kid, a little daughter. Okay. So, we got closed on my first house. Southern had his first daughter. So, this is what we're going to do. We have clothes on the first house and first daughter. We're going to start with the clothes on the first house. Hey, congratulations on closing on your first house. I can remember when I did. That's an exciting moment, and that is building the future for you and your family. So congratulations on closing on your first house. Cheers to you. Yeah, the conviction is good. Now, birthday. Shout out to your daughter on your birthday. Um, Hopefully you have a good Christmas. Hopefully she has a great birthday. These times are about family and friends. So hopefully everyone is doing good. Again, happy birthday. Hopefully you have a good one and Merry Christmas to you. Cheers. Hmm. Oh yeah, that is good. Someone's retiring December the 31st. Been working since I was 18. Mike, if you don't mind me asking, Mike, how old are you? If you've been working since you're 18, Mike, how old are you? Just for my personal information. If you don't want to share it, Mike, we still go toast to you. But I just want to know, how old are you, Mike? 65. Wow. Mike is retiring December the 31st. He's 65 years old, been working since he was 18. Mike, I tell you what, um, if I if I should fill up my glass here and we should actually give you a few pours tonight. But congratulations on your retirement. That's a long time to be working. Enjoy your retirement. Enjoy your retirement. A lot of people, when they retire, they tend to relax and just sit down. Hey, get out there, live life, enjoy your retirement. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you feel good. Again, congratulations on your retirement. See the world, drink some bourbon, hang out with friends and family. Merry Christmas to you, Mike. Cheers. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So I think we're going to be out. Been out here for an hour and 20 minutes. For those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. But for those who have already subscribed, you know I appreciate your support. Until then, if I'm not here before Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hopefully, you spend a lot of time with friends and family. Hopefully, you have some great pours. Until then, I will see you on my next live stream. Take care. Let's go.